All right, so here we are at 20 and 21, and we are still factoring the trinomial completely. So let's go ahead and take a look at number 20, and they give us negative p squared plus 10p minus 16. All right, and again, hopefully by now we know those two questions are automatically going through our head. Is there a GCF, and how many terms are there? Well, there's not a GCF here in this trinomial. However, you'll notice that the squared term, our p squared, is negative. We do not ever want to factor a trinomial with a leading term being negative. So let's go ahead and factor out a -1 as our GCF. So when we pull out a -1, we're left with now positive p squared minus 10p plus 16. And now let's go ahead and take a look at this new trinomial here and go ahead and factor just like we normally do. So we have that negative out front. We have a trinomial, so we know this is going to factor into two binomials. So let's go ahead and write our two empty parentheses, sets of parentheses. We're dealing with a p, so let's go ahead and write our p at the start of each set of parentheses. And now we're looking for factors of 16 that add to give us -10. All right, well, let's see. What are the factors of 16? Well, we have 1 and 16, 2 and 8, 3 doesn't work. How about 4? 4 times 4, right? And I think that's it. So let's go ahead and take a look. We have 1 and 16. Can we, in some combination, add, because that last sign is a positive, can we add a 1 and a 16 together to get a -10? No, I don't think so. How about 2 and 8? Can we, in some combination, add 2 and 8 to get -10? Yeah, I think we can, can't we? If we had a -2 and added that to a -8, we would certainly get a -10. All right, so -2, -2, -8, -8, and there we have it. We've factored number 20 completely. All right, let's take a look at 21. We have x squared plus 2xy minus 195y squared. All right, let's see. Is there a GCF anywhere? Nope, I don't see one. So let's go ahead and write the empty set of parentheses. We have an x squared at the start, so that means we're going to have x's at the beginning of our parentheses. We have a y squared at the end of our original trinomial, so that means we're going to have y's at the end of our sets of parentheses. And now we're looking for factors of 195 that subtract to give us a +2. And so you could go ahead and sit here and list the factors of 195, but the factors that we're going to end up using are 13 and 15. If you multiply those together, you'll get 195. But we want these to subtract to get a +2. Well, let's see. If we have a +15 and subtract a 13, we will get a +2, won't we? So a +15 minus 13 gives us a +2. So plus 15, minus 13, minus 13, and there we have the factors for number 21. Again, on a test, go ahead and take the time. If you do have some, a few minutes at the end, don't leave early. Go ahead and go through your test and foil all of your trinomial factors together to make sure that you end up with what you originally started with. All right, that was 20 and 21. Let's take a look at the next set of questions in the upcoming video.